okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I haven't been able to reconcile with my own family, so, hey, maybe there's hope for Marla and Conroy, right?
You have a good heart, Hollis. And you have my full support. So you just let me know how I could help.
Can I ask you a question? Why'd you hire me knowing that I was a felon?
Welcome back with Grammy-winning singer, producer, actress Toni Braxton. That was a clip from the first installment of Toni's new Lifetime movie, Fallen Angels Murder Club, which she not only stars, but also executive produces. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you also executive produce, Toni, Every Day is Christmas, Faith Under Fire. What made you want to, not only, because obviously you clearly have a talent as an actress, but wanting to executive produce as well. That's like wearing a couple of hats there. What made you want to do that?
You know, I've always been intrigued by movies. I love music. That's my first love. But movies have been my thing. I think doing videos kind of introduced me to executive producing and what goes on and what's involved in it, and how detailed it is. And I absolutely love it. The director, Rhonda, I call her Duchess, she was fantastic. Girl power, female director. And she just brought us all together. And she said, you know, she was wonderful how she opened the character up, because sometimes I can get stuck in being Toni Braxton. So I do little things to try to change it. I may gain a little weight so you don't see Toni Braxton. She's a girl, they're going to see Toni Braxton anyway. But she did a wonderful job of having me walk that fine line. And I think being an executive producer, I love like thinking about who's the DP going to be, where's the location, the art direction. It gives the whole visual to me, and I'm really intrigued by that part.
I love that. So you say you love movies. What is your favorite movie of all time? By the way, I know this is a hard question, and I couldn't answer it myself, but I'm going to put you on the spot.
There's so many. All About Eve is probably my all-time favorite.
All About Eve.
All-time favorite, yeah.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me, because as modern as you've always been, you exude this classic Hollywood glamour and that old Hollywood. So I could see that. All right, what's the movie you watch, guilty pleasure, when you're just like, okay, I just want to sit in my bed and just watch something crazy?
Oh, my God, something crazy. You know, I like rom-coms. Actually, I'm a big Samuel L. Jackson fan. So anything that Samuel L. does, that's one of my guilty pleasures, you know. And I'm like, oh, my God, if I could ever work with him, he's probably one of my favorites. So anything that he's in. I'm getting into Bridgerton. You know, I kind of love that.
Oh,
I love
we have the star, Bridget and Simone, coming up next. So you're getting it. So could you see yourself, I mean, well, now you got me thinking some like steamy rom-com with Sam. I mean, not that Sam's not hot, but LaTanya, I know he's married.
He's a sexy actor. It's just he's so confident. You know, I'm tired of all these what he has snakes on this MF plane.
Okay, Toni, I thought you were about to turn into a rapper. What she was quoting, ladies and gentlemen, was
Little Kim in disguise, though. I do want to be Little Kim when I grow up.
Is there a movie that you would love to remake?
Oh, something to talk about.
Something to talk about. Is that the Julia Roberts movie?
Claudine.
Claudine, of course. Claudine is
Anthony Anderson and myself. He would be a great lead in that.
I need to be your agent then, because Claudine is my favorite.
You too?
Come on. And the soundtrack, you could sing the soundtrack. Gladys Knight. Shout out, Miss Gladys. Sang beautifully. Okay, so now I've got you booked up for the rest of your life doing movies with Sam and Anthony Anderson. What do you do now to reset? We talk so much, Toni, about mental health, and as we started this show with obviously a very difficult conversation.
Mental health,
how do you take care of yourself?
You know, it can be tough because it has an overture about it, but I'm glad that people are talking about it and not thinking negative. I mean, like I have lupus, like my heart gets ill sometimes. Sometimes your brain gets ill. Sometimes your mental, I should say, wellness gets ill. Yeah. And it's the same thing, and I'm glad that people are looking at it that way. It's a part of the body. Yeah. And it's just a state of mind, and it's important that we look at that and discover it and not go, oh my God, that person, I hate words like, oh, they're crazy or they're kook. I hate when people say that. Yeah. Like they're going through something. We all have been through something, and it can change your way of thinking. And you just hope that you can be so fortunate enough to rally yourself with friends and family. And sometimes you have to go to a doctor. Sometimes you have to take meds. Yeah. I take meds for my lupus, What's the problem? And I'm glad that people are talking about it more open in an open forum.
Well, I am glad that you joined us today. In fact, I'm honored. I'm not just glad. I'm honored and blessed to know you. Toni, thank you so much for opening your heart. And I hope we'll see you in studio when you're traveling and we can get you in here.
Please, guys, watch this movie.
Yes.
I dedicated it to my sister, Traci. Fallen Angels is an incredible movie. It's a fun movie. It's like a group version of a 007. It's these super sleuths that come together. If you love, let me see, if you love, what's the movie? Gosh, there's so many great movies.
I have a better line. If we love you, and we do, we're going to watch it. Toni's new
There
movie,
you go. I like that even better.
Fallen Angels, Murder Club, Friends to Die For, premieres this Saturday at 8/7 Central on Lifetime. We love you, Toni.